Hello there and welcome back to another pick a card reading. In today's reading we're gonna look at what is your soul's deepest desire right now. And to do this reading I have prepared 3 different piles of cards that will be 3 separate readings. And what you do is you just pick the pile that you naturally feel the most drawn to, and that will be your reading today. To further help you, we're going to take one more additional card from this deck that you get to see with the right side faced upwards. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Group 1, 2, 3. Okay, group number 1. You have the Judge. Group number 2, Apocalypsis. Group number 3, wow, the One. So group 1, group 2, and group number 3. If you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, you can just scroll down to the comment section or the description box where I have shared timestamps for the different readings. And then you can just press the timestamp to the group you have chosen and go directly to your reading. Okay, I see you guys in your separate readings. Hello group number 1 and welcome to your reading, your soul's deepest desire. And you felt drawn to the Judge card. Let's see, let's put it over here and let's look at your oracle cards. And you have Raccoon. You have Goddess of the Moon. You have Horse, Free Spirit. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. And you have Friendship. Oh, group number 2. I actually have a pretty clear message from your soul and what your soul's deepest desire is right now. And it is to stop judging yourself so hard and to become, it feels like your soul's deepest desire is self-love and to become friends with yourself on a deeper level. Also this green color here makes me think of the heart chakra, also the higher heart chakra. Free Spirit. Your soul's deepest desire is to set yourself free from harsh judgments, from negative self-talk, and from anything that is holding you back from seeing yourself as the wonderful God-like creature that you are. It's longing to set yourself free. Okay, let's also look at your tarot cards. Wow, you have the World. You have King of Cups. You have 8 of Cups. You have the High Priestess. And you have King of Cups again. Wow, King of Cups twice from 2 different decks. Ooh, it's all about self-love here. To once again to let go of old negative thought patterns, to let go of old feelings that is holding you back, and with 8 of Cups to walk away to a brighter future and to use your intuition more and to use your sense of self-worth in a much more healthy way. like to rely more on your wisdom, to rely more on your knowledge, to rely more on the intuitive channel that you have to your soul and to your higher self and to just higher realms and dimensions. And with the world here, really to let go of this old hurt version of yourself, and not be so harsh and hard against yourself, and to rise as a goddess rise as a goddess or a god, and embrace yourself and give yourself the permission to run free as a wild horse. It's like you have this free rebel side inside of you. It's like you have so much inside of you that kind of gets pushed down by negative self-talk, by old negative feelings, and the way you view yourself from this old dirty glasses of illusions that is not even real. So there is your soul is longing, your soul is yearning for you to connect with yourself on a higher level, for you to walk into self-love, for you to rely on your intuition, to rest in your heart chakra instead of letting all this energy flow up to your head where it creates all kind of dramas and thoughts that you lose yourself in from time to time. And to step, I think there's a longing here also for you to step out, to step into your power, and to step out in the world as the divine being as you are, in your power, in your truth, and just like to conquer. Your soul wants to conquer the world, and to just enjoy life. There is some lack of enjoyment here that comes from being harsh, being hard on yourself. This sounds strange maybe, but even trying too hard, it's like your soul wants you to let go in a more relaxed way, and to just like surrender, to breathe, to walk in nature, and to do whatever gives you pleasure, not to push, not to pull, not to fight, not to try so hard. It's rather not trying, and to enter that mode of surrender that is gonna take you to wherever you want to be, and your soul is desiring you to go into a place of more self-love, like really self-love with the kings here. This mature self-love, this strong self-love where you are grounded in your own heart chakra, in your intuition, and also to awake the natural creativity that comes from being in this higher state of self-love, also connected with your inner child. And in that state there's like a lot of creativity that wants to come out of you, and it's like your soul's talents and gifts is yearning. It's like screaming inside of your body, and it's like, let me out, I want to create, I want to share my gifts, I want space. And whatever this a bit harsh energy of negative old self-talk, I think this can be thought forms, thought patterns that has been repeating themselves, and that you probably have been adopted since you were a child or something like that, through your childhood, through different experiences, and that you have applied and identified yourself with as a part of who you are. But that is not the truth. It's not who you are. It's just thought patterns and thought forms. They come and they say the same things that they always say, make you worried or sad or anxious or stressed, or however it is for you. and it's really holding you back, and your soul is really like, hello, I want to enter in now, I want to take place. And it's like when you give your energy to your thoughts, and we lose ourselves in thoughts and ego. Thought identification with our thoughts is what is called the ego. To be identified with our thoughts is our ego. So it's like, as long as we are identifying ourselves with the thoughts, there's no place for the soul. Soul goes, hello, what about me? I also want to come here. And the soul is like this pure, flowing, alive aspect of ourselves. It's like God, it's like the creator flowing through us. It is who we are at a higher level. And your soul is really longing for more space, more place inside of you, to be able to guide you forward to a higher, more happy, brighter place, and where you are more in self-love and more centered in your heart, and where you're operating from a higher level of your intuition. And it feels like it's time. It wants you to be friends with yourself. And also I also get like an additional message here is also it's important not to suppress the negative thoughts and the negative feelings, because it's actually, that's kind of a spiritual bypassing when we suppress it and we just say, oh, love and light, and that's not the way it works. You have to acknowledge the negative thoughts and the feelings, and we have to feel them, but feel them with like equanimity. We're not reacting anymore. We're just like, okay, this morning I have this kind of negative thoughts that has popped up. Okay, let's see, I'm watching it. Oh, I have angry thoughts today, or I am worrying again about this. And you just let it be. And naturally, things come and go. It's the natural state of being. It's always a flux of arising and passing away, arising and passing away, arising, passing away, arising, passing away. That's how it works. Thoughts arise and they pass away. Feelings arise and they pass away. So when we don't react anymore and we start observing the feelings and the thoughts without losing ourselves in them. Oh, I'm so angry. Oh, I'm so stressed. We try to breathe. We try to connect with our bodies. We just breathe through it as much as it's possible. And what happens is this thoughts and feelings and this dense energy, it starts slowly transforming, and you become free of it, or we become free of it, and steadily, and we are transforming our lives and letting go of these feelings and old thought patterns, and there's more space for the soul here to enter. And your soul wants you to let go. Your soul wants you to go fully into your awakening. Your soul is longing for healing. It's longing for freedom. Ooh. Oh, it's beautiful, group number 1. It makes me, actually, I feel very touched. It's a very soft and loving energy in group number 1. It's like you had such a hard life anyways, and now it's like it's not a fight anymore. Now it's just like healing. There's a lot of healing energies around you, a lot of healing energies. I feel you have a lot of guides, you have a lot of angel energy around you, angelic energy, and you're healing, and it's great. It's amazing. You're healing, and I think you're already doing this. Like you're already working with yourself in healing. But I think there is still some thoughts that you're still identifying with very hard, some kind of hard intense energies and feelings that comes up from time to time that makes it hard for you to stay in this, stay in more of a surrendered state. And I think your soul here really wants you to practice. And it's not, it is the way to do it. We practice, like we try and we fail, and then we try again, and then we fail, then we succeed, and then we fail, and we try again. And I mean, that is the journey. It's like continuously striving and trying to heal and trying to stay centered and grounded and aware of all the thoughts and the feelings that comes and goes from time to times. But your biggest mission this life, your biggest life purpose for this lifetime is to heal. It is really healing. It's healing. It's awakening to your goddess, godlike being, being just like this high vibrational being here on earth, and being healed and living with your intuition and create. I think you're meant to create and to share your gifts, and I think you're meant to have a very nice life. And I think actually towards the middle part and the end of your life is going to be really good. I think you're going to succeed with actually all the healing that your soul yearns and has planned to do for this lifetime. And for some of you, this is all the healing that is left, all the karma that is left. And for some other parts of you, it's just a big chunk that you're meant to heal this lifetime. However it resonates for you. Wow, okay, group number 1. Let's take some additional tarot cards just to see if we can get some more messages from your soul. Whoopa, okay. 4 of Pentacles. There is also a desire for you to let go of old thought patterns connected to your worth when it comes to money and abundance, because there's something here that is holding the flow of abundance away from you. It's some kind of a blockage, it's some kind of a thought pattern, some kind of emotions, and I think it has to do with self-worth, to do something about not being worthy a life in luxury, not being worthy an easy life, or just maybe thoughts about thinking that it's not for you, or it's hard to attain, or that you have to do something to attain it. But here there's actually more about shifting your vibration, shifting those old negative thought patterns connected to money to something more positive, to something more open. That, because here we can see with this 4 of Pentacles, you're like holding your money, like you have 4 coins and you're holding them with your dear heart, scared that anyone will take anyone away from you. So there's fear here. There's a lot of fear here connected to abundance and connected to money, that actually, and this fear, what it does, it becomes a blockage for your abundance. Okay, let's see what we have. Oop, I had a feeling. Take that one and that one. Okay, you have the Fool. Wow. You have Knight of Swords and you have 10 of Wands. To make your life easier. Your soul wants you to make your life so much easier. Not to make it hard on yourself, because you're already going through a lot of things with your awakening, with your ascension, with your healing. Like, stop making it harder on yourself with this judging, like with pushing yourself. It's like I also push myself from time to time, because sometimes there's suffering and you're like, oh, I just want to heal and get rid of it, and sometimes I really push myself. But what I've noticed is sometimes the best way is just to surrender and just to go into more self-care and to just give yourself the space to feel all these feelings and the thoughts, and to meditate and to just take it a bit easy, and not to overwhelm yourself with too much things and too much pushing yourself. So there's definitely a desire from your soul to make it easier on yourself here with the Fool, and to not push yourself with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands, because the Ten of Wands, it's it's a heavy load to carry, even when you don't push yourself. So but Ten of Wands also tells me it's coming to its end. You've done a lot of work. It's like, I think also that's why I think you had the period like where you had to push, where you had to try, where you had to learn certain things to break through and to move yourself through some layers of denser aspects of your shadows and your ego and your pain bodies. But it's like you have done that harder part, and now it's like the healing becomes much more softer and easier now. And you're already carrying, you're already carrying all your things here, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna do it, and not to put more logs on this pile of logs, I think it's called logs, that you have on your back here. So don't make it harder on yourself. With the Knight of Swords, I like the Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Swords can also be this young, fast energy. This look, he's like, woohoo, let's wah! A bit careless even. It can be a bit careless about itself. It's young. It's like, I think the Knights represents men maybe in their 30s, 30, 25, 30-ish, maybe something like that. So they're full of stamina, they're full of energy, they're full of power and courage, and that is good. You needed that to break through some things, but now it feels more like breathe, integrate, and try to be more present in the now, to meditate, to walk in nature, self-love, and to let go of negative thoughts and feelings that pops up from time to time. Okay, group number 1, that was your reading today. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section if you feel like it. Either way, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Goodbye, group number 1. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading, your soul's deepest desire for you right now. And you felt drawn to this card, apocalypsis, the end of the world. It's a strong energy here in this card. Okay, let's look at the rest of your oracle cards. And you have octopus. You have the world. The end of the world. And the world. Wow, what's going on here, group number 2? And you have koi carp, abundance. And finally, healing. Candle flame, burn this hour. Bring to me your healing power. Wow, look at this. So we have 29 and 29. So 29 can be a significant number. And also 2 plus 9 is 11. So 11, 11. 11, 11. This is the group, the soul that is going through awakening. This is really the soul that is going through awakening. And the end of the world, it's kind of the end of you, the end of the earthly version of you, the human being that has been incarnated for thousands of lifetimes. Koi carp, you're letting go, and with all these tentacles and all the octopus with all the arms, it's like you have been everywhere. Group number 2, your energy, your soul's energy is really impressive. Actually, it has many layers to it. Also, if we see here, at this apocalypsis card, it's like there's an eye here. Even look at this eye, but there's a lot of things going on here, and it makes me really feel that you have an amazing soul that has been all around the world. You have been incarnated in so many times, and the core carp makes me think of Japan actually. So there can be some strong connections to Japan here. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards. Wow, Ace of Pentacles goes well together with abundance. You have the Knight of Cups. You have Five of Wands. What an intense Five of Wands here. There is some Joker, I don't know what that is actually, that is burning you all. Okay, you have Two of Swords and finally Six of Wands. Whew. Oi, oi, oi. I think that your soul's deepest desire right now is to let go of some old fear here with the apocalypse, the end of the world. There's several messages here actually, but let's start with that one. So you have some fear here, some fear of being, there's something happened to you in a previous lifetime. I think you were burned to death. Maybe you were a witch or something, or you were some way executed. Your soul is telling me, it's kind of laughing and saying, I've been executed many times. So there is some fear here, and actually you can have a fear from fire, or that your house is going to be set on fire, or something with fire. There can be a fear or a caution when it comes to fire for you, but you have been executed. You have been burned, your head has been chopped off, you have been betrayed, you have had your... They're showing me all kind of visions now. You have been stabbed in your back by swords, and you have been killed in many lifetimes. You have been chased, you have been followed, you have been tortured. So there is some kind of fear here that is still lingering around. And with this eye here, I'm just thinking of, what do you call it? I'm thinking of Illuminati actually, and like this lizards and all these darker energies of reptiles. And I think you're being watched here. Group number 2, you are being watched by the dark forces of Earth, and in like the galaxy and in our universe. There is a fight, or there is a fight going on between light and dark, and it has been going on since long before we came to Earth, and it started already in Lyra and the destruction of Lyra, and it went on. It went to Orion, and also here on Earth, with the fall of Atlantis, and we lowered our vibration, and the ego started to form and all that. And you, group number 2, you are one hell of a light worker. You are somebody that is a starseed, an angel, a master for some other galaxy or planet that came here to Earth for with the octopus here. You have done everything. You have been everywhere. You're kind of like I said, you're kind of an amazing soul. You have so many talents and gifts, and you have done so much. You have been everywhere here on Earth. You have been diving into different experiences and spiritual experiences, and you have lost yourself in karma and ego, and you're like, yeah, this lifetime I want to get my head chopped off, let's do that. And you went and you did that, and you were like, okay, that was not so nice. Okay, let's try to heal that, or let's try how it feels to get burned, okay, or betrayed, or maybe I want to feel how it feels like to betray somebody. And you've been doing all these things, but from the beginning, you are a high vibrational light worker, light seed, star seed, whatever you want to call yourself. And now it's kind of you're awakening 11 level. You are awakening, you are in the ascension, the earth is ascending and you're doing it. You're like one of these starseed light workers that is standing there in the front line, ready to ready to ascend, ready to do the work. And I think you're doing the work, and there's eyes on you. The dark forces are watching you because as the light grows, the dark dissipates. I mean, naturally there cannot be dark where there is light. And it's not like the dark, actually what happens with the dark forces, it's that it transforms into light, because there's no duality in higher dimensions. So light and darkness is essentially the same thing. So what it does is just transforms, but it doesn't want to die. It's like, oh no, so it keeps on. And I think you can have a lot of dark energies that is lingering around you and trying to make you more fearful, making it a bit harder on you. So there's definitely a need for you to cleanse your aura, to cleanse your aura, and to also to acknowledge that everything that you feel and that you think is not coming from yourself or the people around you. There is also some kind of dark forces that is trying to keep you down, that is trying to make your progress stagnate, blocked, or just go slower, because the dark forces wants to survive. So you have a lot of eyes on you, and they have eyes on you because group number 2, you are powerful souls, very powerful souls, and that's why they're keeping an eye on you, because they know it's like when you're standing in your light, when you're standing in your truth, there is no darkness that can come even near you for miles and miles. So there is that is one clear message here, that your soul wants you to know that it's and also your soul wants you to know that you are not alone. There is 100,000 of light workers all around the world that is experiencing exactly the same. And there is, we have so many ascended masters and angels and beings from other galaxies and planets that is assisting us in this process. So you are protected, and they know what is happening, and they are protecting, but they cannot interfere all too much, because this whole ascension and this whole thing, it's like that is kind of the experience in itself. So if higher forces would come here to Earth and interfere too much, it's kind of like the experience gets lost. And for our souls, it's all about the experience. That's why we decided to come here from the first place, because we wanted to experience ourselves like in a different kind of form than what we were when we were closer to the Creator, when we were in our soul form. And at the end, we want to go back to be the totally formless, to go back to the Creator and just to be I am, just to be the I am. And you are the I am. You are a high vibrational, awake soul that has a big mission here on Earth. And your soul's desire is for you to remember that. And you know what, group number 2, I think that you are. I think you do remember that. I think you know who you are. I think you know you are a light worker. I think you are working with yourself. But it is important to know that it is some darker forces here that sometimes attack you with some thought forms or some negative energies, or just throw some entities on you. And there is a need for you to protect your energy by vibrating high. We cannot protect ourselves by being scared. I mean, there's nothing fearful with the dark energies. There's nothing fearful in it. It's just, in the end, energy, another form of light. It's just vibrating much lower, and it doesn't feel good. But in the end, it cannot really harm us. So for you to protect yourself is to make sure that you are vibrating high. Make sure not to fall into fear. Make sure, and that will be your protection. When you vibrate high, your energy is so high, there's, like I said before, nothing can come near you. But there is something they are using here to make you scared, and there is some karma or trauma here with the Five of Wands, where you have been prosecuted, executed, or however you call it. But you have been through some trauma in this lifetime, and I think this even goes back further, because I see this is a very, I think this man, it's a karma that has developed through maybe a couple of lifetimes, something dark inside of you, something painful inside of you, something scary and traumatic inside of you. So what they're doing, it's kind of, they're poking they like poking your trauma here, and making it worse for you and making it hard for you to heal it, because they're always making it worse in some way. So try to keep your vibration high and try to dive into whatever it is here that is hurting you still, whatever fear you have inside of you, because they're using it against you. And but also for yourself, for the healing here. Bring to me your healing power. Candle flame, burn this hour. It's like you need to burn up the pain here. And it's funny with the fire here. Maybe that's a bit strange to say. But it's like this, there is this, your soul is desiring for you to burn, to transmute this dense fear that you have been carrying inside of you. And I don't really know where it is in you, but I'm feeling it kind of in my heart chakra, somewhere between the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. Could also be in the sacral chakra and the root chakra, but we have a lot of fear in our solar plexus, whatever resonates for you. And it is this burning pain that is there. And you can do like past life regressions, and you can put your hands on wherever you feel that you have some fear, and just give yourself healing. Listen to some high vibrational music and just do that. Just give yourself healing, just work slowly, steadily, and just because Two of Swords said this is really blocking you. But what a peaceful Two of Swords. I haven't seen such a peaceful Two of Swords before. So there is this blockage is stopping you, sometimes some way hindering you from going deeper, higher in your ascension, from going deeper into your healing here. With the Six of Wands here, you are meant for success. You are meant for success. And the Ace of Pentacles here, there is really something, there is a breakthrough here that is going on. Your soul is desiring for you to break through this fear, to let it go, and to keep on going towards your success, towards your ascension, towards your healing. And the end of the world, no, oh, you know what, wow, I just got a message here with the end of the world and the lizard energy here. The reptiles, the Dracos, oh, they're I remember their name now. The Dracos, actually the Dracos are not working for, they're not dark anymore. The Dracos it was a long time ago during Lyra. They have actually hired their consciousness, and they're vibrating from a whole different level now. They're not operating from fear anymore. So but there's other type of lizard dark forces and beings. Anyways, with the end of the world, I think that you have, oh, that hit me. I think that you have been on a planet that has went through a destruction by dark forces, and I think this is where the root trauma is. There is a soul root trauma from being incarnated on a planet that has been destructed by dark forces, and that's where the fear, I think, for not for all of you, but for many of you, I think that that's where the fear originates. So it's like a soul. It's on soul level. This is deep. Group number 2, and as I said, Lyra went through this destruction. So you can resonate with Lyra. There were civilizations that was destructed in Orion. I don't remember if the whole Orion was parts of Orion was also through some destruction. But there's so many planets in this universe and galaxies, it's like impossible to know. So if it resonates with you, there is some healing here that is, your soul is longing to do it. And I just love this card with the world here. It's like I think also, your soul is longing to go home. Look here, you're standing here and you're looking there. And it can be if like your home what went through this destruction, it doesn't exist anymore. There can be a lot of sadness in you also that needs healing. A lot of sadness, actually. Wow, this was very intense feelings. I feel like crying. Very intense feelings of longing and sadness. And your soul's desire is to heal this now. And to remember, like, even if your home went through this destruction, it's kind of, it's over. It's over. It's time to heal. It's time to let go. And there is you have a new home now somewhere. I don't know where, but you have created a new home, and you have so much family and friends that wants to see you again when you leave this planet. They're longing to see you, and they're with you. Actually, you have a lot of guides with you from this planet that went through this destruction. They're your guides, and you have been group number 2. You guys have been on a journey. You have been away for such a long time. Actually, Lyra is one of the oldest civilizations in our galaxy. So you have been away for a long time here. Like, you're tired also, I think you're tired of being here on Earth, and it's like, but now you're doing it. Group number 2, you're healing, you're doing it, you're going home, and it's a wonderful journey that you are on. Let's take some last additional messages. Whew. It's kind of a melancholic, poetic sadness that I'm feeling. It was a planet that you really liked. Lyra keeps popping up here, so yeah, Lyra. Oi, look at that, 4 cards. Okay, let's see what we have. You have 8 of Swords. The World again. That's insane. The world, conquer the world. 4 of Cups and King of Cups. There is sadness here with the 4 of Cups. Look at you. You're like, oh, I miss something. So I think group number 2, maybe you're dealing with some sadness. Your soul's desire is to heal this trauma. Is to heal some trauma, and I think also you have experienced it in this life and the next life. It goes like a red. I don't know how to say it in English actually. In Swedish we say like a red ribbon, or not a ribbon. Anyways, it goes like from here to all the way through lifetimes, all the way back to your soul's origin, or to your star seed home. There, it feels like somewhere it started there. And it is, like I said before, it is some fight here with the dark forces and the light worker and the light soul that you are. And I think you're working. Your soul is working with the light. You're like one of these true light workers that has this. You have this mission already imprinted in your blueprint from when you were created as a soul. So somehow you're kind of always been serving the light, or expanding your light, and been learning. So you're some kind of a master or light being. But yeah, there is definitely some soul sadness, some soul trauma here that has not been released, that is important for you to heal, to release, and to be aware of, because it's kind of blocked with 8 of Swords here. It's blocking you in some way. It's kind of look here over your eyes, your third eye, your crown chakra. It's kind of holding you back in some way. And your soul's desire is to heal this and to continue ascending, continue doing your thing, continue healing, and just becoming the amazing light worker that you are, the amazing soul that you are. Okay, group number 2, that was your reading. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section if you feel like it. Either way, I wish you all the best on your future journey, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Goodbye, pal number 2. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading, your soul's deepest desire for you right now. And you felt drawn to the one. What a powerful card to be drawn to. Let's put it here. And let's look at your oracle cards. See? And you have fish. You have all tied up. You have dear and trust. Approach the situation with a light heart. And you have dream sweet, sleep deep. Dream sweet, sleep deep. The one. Okay. Let's look at your tarot cards. You have 2 of cups. 2 of cups. You have strength. You have 5 of swords. You have king of wands. And ace of swords. Your soul's... Okay, I think there is some kind of a situation going on in your life that makes you feel a bit tied up. And the advice here, or what your soul's desire here is, your soul's desire here is to, with the fish here, it makes me feel like your soul wants you to use your intuition more and to rely more on what you feel rather than what you think. Or this can also have something with somebody else to do here. With the 5 of... It's an interesting 5 of swords. This is somebody has been all chopped up here. There is here a want from your soul that you rely more on what you feel and, like I said, your intuition here to guide you through some kind of a situation that is being a bit... It's a bit hard for you, I think, here. With the 5 of swords here centering your reading, there is something... Some kind of a hindrance or conflict or some kind of a harsh energy going on here, and it's dream, sleep, sweet sleep. It can even affect the way you sleep here. Maybe you're not sleeping so. The one, could it be a love situation here? Maybe the one, and with the 2 of cups here and the trust. This could be some kind of a love situation. Somebody that you feel is the one. There is a lot of feelings here, actually, with the fish here. Oh, okay. I think I have a message for you, group number 3. And it's gonna differ a bit from person to person. It's a general reading, so whatever applies to you. It could be that you're thinking that you have found the one and that this person is not the one, because with the 5 of swords here, it's a bit of a tricky energy. It's usually somebody that's kind of could stab you or could turn around and stab you in the back. Somebody that wants to have everything their own way. This is somebody that wants to win, and it's a bit of a sneaky energy. It could be a bit of a manipulative energy also. So there could be somebody in your life that is not the one, but what your soul is telling you here, there is one. There is a one for you. There is somebody you are meant to meet in this lifetime. The true one, the right one, the right one with a capital R. And there is, and for some of you, you already have met this person. Maybe it's a twin flame, maybe it's a soulmate, but you have already met somebody here that you really really feel like, wow, this is the one. But there could be something that is hindering your love to grow or your connection to become one. There's something here, but the energy, like to know if it's the one, and not this conflicting energy here, to know if it's one. It's a very, very pure love here with the fish. It makes me think of a love that is ultra pure. There's not a not a inch of something unpure in this bond between you and this person. It's a true divine love bond. And with the deer here also, I mean, the fish and the deer, it's like the deer is such a innocent creature, and also the fish, with the feelings and the moon intuition. It's a very feminine energy here. So it's like a pure, ultra pure, I hear in my head. It's an ultra pure connection here with somebody that you have, and your soul wants you to know it, that there is somebody for you this lifetime. And the way to know if you have met this one, and that it's not a false twin flame or a soulmate or just like a karmic situation, is this person would never in a million years hurt you in any way. This is somebody that listens to you. This is actually a very good listener with the deer and the fish here. This is somebody that listens to you. This is somebody that honors your emotions, that honors your connection. This is somebody that loves you unconditionally. This is a higher divine soul connection that you have with this person. But there is something here with the all tied up and the 5 of Swords. Something or somebody is upsetting you here. And for some of you, it can be a blockage that is hindering you from attracting this person to enter your life. It's like you haven't reached that vibration yet that you can attract this person, because this is a high vibrational connection that you have. This is a divine love. It's like it's written in the stars. It's like it's you and this person. You're supposed to be together, but there could be some blockage here that makes you not attract this person, or making the meeting not fully become something like that keeps this away in some way. And it could be somebody else that you have to let go of, or maybe just fear here. Some fear here. Something is blocking you here from love, from the most pure love that you can imagine. And your soul's desire is that you heal whatever it is that you need to heal. And your soul's desire is to let go of whatever relationship that is outdated, whatever relationship that is not giving you whatever you feel that your heart desire, that is not treating you well. And this doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can also be a job that you have, a career that you had that is outdated, a house that you have been living in that you need to leave that because it's done. It can be friends, it can be family that's just not treating you well. There is things here that is somehow keeping your vibration lower and keeping you like somehow trapped here with all tied up. And it could affect your sleep, as I said, and make you just disturb the way you sleep here. But the love here is such a nice feeling. I want to swim in it. It's just so nice. It's soft, it's fluffy, it's warm, it's embracing. It's just such a pure pure love between you and this person. And it's a peacock here also on this King of Wands card. And it's unique. It's a unique connection that you have with this person. It's something very special that you have here. But there is some energies in the way here. But also the King of Wands here with uniqueness. I think you are meant to shine together. I think you're meant to shine together and somehow make a difference on the world and the people around you with your beauty here, with the peacock here, to show your beauty to the world, to show your deep love, to show, there are so many people that has been raised in families where love has not been shown because nobody knows how to show love. And that has never had a healthy relationship like with their parents, mom and dad, and their parents didn't have a healthy relationship with themselves. So there is this somewhere there is this disturbed way of seeing what love really is. But you don't have this with this person. Oh, I'm getting really touched here. Oh, this is so nice. It's like my heart is opening up. You don't have this with this person. It's such a pure love that you have between yourselves, and it's like healing people to be around you, and you don't really have to do anything. You just have to be together around other people. And people look at you and they're like, they're nodding their heads and they're saying that is how love looks like. That is the definition of real love. They're just looking at you and they know that is what I want. That is the love that I want, like for myself and for others and in a relationship. So you're like, you are you're healing other people. And I think this is some kind of mission that you guys have. There could be a lot of twin flames in this group, and twin flames, soulmates, definitions is not so important. So whatever feels good for you, you can call it whatever you want. And I think it's your soul's desire for you to know this, that you are meant to meet this person, and you are maybe already meant to have met this person, and you are supposed to do something. You have some mission to do something in the world. And with the King of Wands here, you are meant to be shown. Your love is meant to be seen by the world, being seen by your community and by people around you. So you have some mission together here with a strong love here. That is the message. Ace of Swords here also. Your soul is desiring for you to I'm just seeing like you're taking each other's hands and you're just walking into the future. And with the key here, you are walking into the future with the Ace of Swords. You are breaking through whatever was holding you guys back from blooming, from flowering, from making your love complete. And with twin flames and soulmates, it's not, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of mirroring, there's a lot of work when it comes to twin flames and soulmates on this type of higher level that I feel that you have with this person. You are like this divine couple. You have been meant to be with each other, and you have a strong soul bond. And there is a lot of healing here, and it's like your soul is desiring for this healing to be done, so you can be one. That's actually funny because twin flames, what they say is like in the end when all the chakras from each other, like twin flames, if they're standing next to each other like this and all the chakras are clean, it's like their energy, it becomes one energy, because at the end they come from the same vibration. They come from the same, they were created from the same energy. So in the end, when there's no ego left, no pain body left, they just contain energy, and they contain the same energy, and that's when they become one here. So your soul is desiring for you to become one and to do this big breakthrough, and then start your big mission here by serving serving other souls and light workers and healers and people, and with whatever mission that feels right for you, with whatever mission that resonates with your souls, with your talents and gifts. And I'm totally loving this energy. It feels so, I feel so good now with being in this. It is just such a high vibrational, sweet, honest, genuine, authentic love here. It makes me touched, actually. It makes me, I could cry of happiness. It feels great. Okay, let's take some last tarot cards here to get some last messages. Let's see. And we have the Lovers. Wow! Group number 3. You cannot make this up. You have the Lovers. And look at this. Somebody is watching you. That's what I said. You are meant to be seen. Your love is meant to be seen. And look at this person. She's looking with content. She's really looking with content. And she's like, and with the angel here, it's divinely guided, it's divinely protected. You can have some envy also, and I think both of you are very attractive beings because you're so full of light. Because to reach this stage where you become the one, where you become whole, it doesn't have to do with the other twin flame or the partner. It has to do with your own healing. It has to do with our individual healing. It's when you heal, and this is two people here in this relationship that both has been working really hard with their healing, and they have healed, and they're vibrating self-love. It's oozing out of every cell of their being, and this makes you so attractive, both of you so attractive. So you have a lot of admirers, both of you have a lot of admirers. But look at this. You only have eyes for each other. This is so sweet. You only have eyes for each other. Oh, I love you guys. You have to leave a comment in the comment section. I just want to know how it resonates. I'm curious. Okay, let's see what we have as 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Wishes fulfilled and to live a life in abundance. You're meant to live a life in abundance, and I think you're together. You are creating success, you're creating fame, you're creating fortune, you're creating abundance, you're creating an easy life, you're creating so much love, because you're spreading love around you, and love is coming to you, and your soul, I don't know where you are in this process. Maybe you haven't even met one. Maybe you're dealing with some other karmic situation here. Maybe you have met the one, but it's like this whole twin flame complicated story that is like typical. Or maybe you're like together and you're healing, and maybe you're like almost done with your healing. But wherever you are, this is what is awaiting you when you both have healed, when you have reached this stage of oneness, of self-love, that becomes unconditional love for your partner, but also for other people. There's nothing that can stop your abundance from coming to. It's gonna knock on your door. It's gonna land in your post box, or whatever you call it. It's just gonna come to you. It's gonna shower you. It's like you can't keep it away. It's gonna knock, literally, it's gonna knock on your door. Your abundance is gonna knock on your door, and you're gonna get everything that you ever wanted and more, even more. You're gonna get even more. And you have death here, and it is letting go. It's like Group 3, you are going through a major spiritual journey, awakening and ascension this lifetime. You're going through the death, like the spiritual death here, where you're letting go of your ego, pain body and everything, and becoming the highest possible version of yourself as a human being here on earth, with your soul integrated in your being. So you're really high vibrational being. Oh, Group number 3. I love you guys. I love your energy and your mission. It's an amazing journey to be on. It also resonated with myself. I also have a twin flame, and I think we're starting to reach the end of the healing. And yeah, it's nice when you start to see the end. But thinking about time here, we have 4 and 5, and we have the lovers here. Is it 6 maybe? So maybe 4 or 5 years, 2 years. I think 2, 3. I think this is gonna take from 2 to 6 years, however it resonates from you, wherever you are in your journey here. So from 2 to 6 years, I think it's gonna take until you have both healed and you have reached some kind of a oneness, and you start to really live your mission. You are starting to do whatever your soul, your divine soul purpose. You have different purposes here, and healing has been a part of that purpose. But your highest soul purpose this lifetime, well, it is healing, it is the awakening and the ascension, and then to serve as a light worker, to serve as a healer, and to share your love and light with the world. Group 3, thank you so much for allowing me to be in this wonderful energies. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section. Either way, I wish you all the best and luck on your journey, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Goodbye, pile number 3.